Well, I'm looking at quite a few around like 50, 60 million in ARR, which is great. It's fantastic.
Yeah.
On this. Last round 1.7, last round 1.4.
Right. So what's 50 times 15? 750 if it's a good one. So mark that one down by half, Harry. I'll do it for you. We can pull out the spreadsheet on the fund together. That way you should just mark down by half.
Okay.
You don't have to mark it to zero unless it's running out of money. Just mark it down by half.
I'm not suggesting mark it to zero, but mark it down by half is a lot. Like, that's not
Why?
correct.
The market goes up and down too. Why shouldn't our funds go up and down?
Fair, but is that directionally correct? No. 50% markdown is like directionally incorrect. It's a severe markdown.
Listen, I only have 10 years of experience in venture, okay? But what I do believe is that the way we've done markups, especially for smaller and other funds, has completely corrupted the industry. Venture would be radically different if there were no markups. It would be radically different, and I'm confident it would be a better industry with no markups. Or at best, even though it's expensive and a headache, a conservative Black-Scholes analysis of these assets that would be annoying, but you'd sit on a 1.2x, 1.5x, 2x fund for a decade, and so be it. It's not that I don't think mark-to-market is, I do think it's telling. I do think there's something to all of it, right? But it's corrupted behavior in a way that I don't think we anticipated. It's corrupted everything up and down the stack, right?
Why?
Why is it corrupted? Well, It's corrupted behavior because it's created an incentive to overfund companies, to misfund companies. When times are good, you hear Rick and others saying, hey, let's keep companies properly funded. Let's leave room for proper exits. No one gave a heck when they got a markup, when they had a 5X fund and could raise another fund. Even less discussed is that a lot of LPs, at the bigger LPs, they're compensated based on paper markups too. This is less well understood. They're compensated. Where did all this unicorn explosion come from? People don't understand that the cash had to come from somewhere, right? It didn't all come from what's his name at SoftBank himself. And the fact that not most, but many LPs got compensated themselves on paper markups drove an endless round of markups too. The seed VCs wanted it because the seeds guys looked like genius for the first time, right? My last fund, the first year I had 140% IRR. That's moronic. But it can't last. I'm not that good. You can't last for 14 years. That one was the IRR high point of that fund. Year one was, it should be the other way around. Like years 8 or 9 should be the high point. Year one was the IRR high point, right? And so, of course, you get addicted to it, right? You want that, and it means raising too many rounds. Maybe we took a pause on it briefly, but that corruption is going to come back. Every CVC wants a 4X or higher fund and a couple unicorns to sustain their business. Everyone wants it. Everyone says they don't, I think is lying.